And the red comes on right there. Does that mean it's recording?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
We still wear the same clothes, still live in the same basement.
The smallest show we have ever played was to absolutely no one. We played anyways. The promoter was there for 2 songs left, and the door guy was there for 1 song and walked outside.
It's not easy fucking starting out, man. No money. No one has any money, but then I guess you don't give a shit because you never had any money before that anyways.
We just were like, fuck it, just practice. Doesn't matter.
I just get off on playing rock and roll in front of, when people come up and like, you see the joy in their eyes and they really like what you're doing, your music. It's like a natural high, it's cool.
Musically, I think it's, you just kind of live and learn, and you see new lands and you get inspiration from different places and people.
19 countries, 48 states.
I wonder if he likes peanuts.
There was 57,000 people there, and I almost pissed and shit myself as we took the stage.
I kind of went out of my body, on my mind.
I actually requested a toilet instead of a drum throne, so that I could just urinate and defecate as I went through the show.
Nervous though. You're nervous.
As far as you can see, I was like, looking at all these people, and I'm just kind of playing. I'm like, what's going on right here? It's like a concert, and all these people, like a festival.
I couldn't even, it was just, it's amazing. My eyeballs felt like 2 plasma screen TVs. I'm just watching TV. It's not really happening.
You're like, fuck, yeah, you fuck something up. Not only, 100 people are going to see it, or 20 or 50, fucking 50,000 people are going to see it, you know what I mean?
I thought I was in a dream or something. All of a sudden I was like, oh yeah, I'm playing. It's me, I'm playing. They're looking at me.
The 30 minutes you have on stage, and then it's all over. Then you're not really in Mastodon anymore. You're just some dude from Mastodon.
Personally, we haven't really matured. Well, Braun got stronger. Bill got more tattoos.
You see this? Does that look the same? It's this? Yeah, that sucks.
And Brent got fatter.
Look, obviously my belly will eat his belly.
His is this shit's bigger than mine.
They call me Crazy Eyes Killer.
So just got them. They're brand new. I picked them up back in Los Angeles.
People think I'm Captain Ahab or something.
You think you're Ahab, but you're not. You're Ishmael, and you're just a shipmate. And I own this fucking ship.
You guys say hello to Brent. This is Bill. Back there is Braun.
We don't just have parties anymore, you know what I mean? It's not just like keg parties. It's like cocktail parties, you know what I mean? And people dress up. They wear tuxedos. Women are required to wear gowns.
You have personal servants now.
Yeah. Men with towels. So it's not like, this is not a Mickey Mouse organization anymore. You know what I mean? We're a business, okay? And we have real Christmas parties now. You know what I mean? We have a copier machine. And Mikey B has been known many times to get up there and put his ass on there and hand those copies out.
Absolutely.
Braun has always had a very solid yet sarcastic approach to life. So, he just lives it. He just goes with the flow. Or, I don't know what he does. He just beats the hell out of the drums. He's a freak. I love him. How do you put words into a description of Braun Daler?
He's gonna kill us. He's gonna shit and then he's gonna kill us.
I don't know. Maniacal? Is that a word? That's a word. Maniacal.
Mastodon has always been the kind of band that's never had any kind of goal. We've never been really goal-oriented. And then maybe that's bad, but in our experience, it's better to just expect nothing and just go out there and do what you love, play music, and that's it. You know, if they like it, cool. If they don't, then that's fine too. It doesn't matter. Get that energy that goes back and forth between you and the crowd. That's like the most untouchable thing, and that makes us really happy. And you can see it, the smiles on the people's faces, and that's awesome. That's what it's all about.
Bill just collects tattoos.
I have a couple. Inside G88, Assassin Droid.
And he likes to sample various tacos and burritos across the world.
Ultimate grubbage.
How'd you get it?
Lunch.
My favorite thing to do is play guitar, definitely. On stage in front of lots of people. But my second favorite thing to do, play Miss Pac-Man. Oh yeah. Eat those dots. Third favorite thing to do is go into a toy store, like that one over there. Oh man, everybody needs Betty Spaghetti. I collect Star Wars figures. I'm not a nerd, really, I swear. That's Jimmy Vader, Darth Hendricks.
Yeah.
I used to collect G.I. Joe, but I don't have the money anymore for all this stuff. I went through my pyro phase and burned all my stuff and blew them up. Gasoline. I'm going to send them to modeling agencies all over the world.
Brent is a strict beer connoisseur.
We don't like to brag on ourselves. We're here with Mastodon.
The biggest band in the whole
The biggest band in the whole world. We're here. Oh, they're here. I'm a free spirit.
What's that?
A free spirit. I enjoy life and I live it to the fullest.
Right, you're gonna get in trouble.
What?
You're gonna get in trouble.
Let's go, come on.
No. I don't want to get my camera
Hey, you know what?
confiscated.
Give her your belt so it's like hard. You guys are pussycats.
You're gonna get in trouble, dude.
You know, you might get drunk and crazy a lot, or every once in a while, but I love that guy. Come on.
Oh my god.
How could you not love Brent?
Exactly.
That's amazing.
That's right, mate. That's how I do in London. Just get fucking totally plastered. Just stick it up your nose like this. Just sniff it out like that.
That's what we do, right?
That's what I do.
Like I think about.
He's a dirty writer. He is a dirty writer. Yeah, look at your butt. Look at it. Look, see?
We're sticking up our fucking
You
nose,
go like this.
and then we fucking breathe the fucking stuff in.
I can't believe we're on TV. I just can't believe it. It's amazing.
Hey man, besides that,
I'm gonna cry. It's so amazing. I'm gonna cry.
Collects like weird stuff. He collects like all of like monster stuff, and fezzes, stuff, you know.
I collect the creature from the Black Lagoon. I also have one here. The creature walks among us. But that's about the only thing I guess I really care about collecting. I mean, I like oddities just like the next guy likes oddities, though, you know? I mean, they're freaky shit. I like freaky shit. Especially if it comes in like a glass box or something.
Watch out, cold-blooded.
I think monsters in general are misunderstood, you know what I mean?
I don't even know what Troy collects. It's important to have a collection in your life.
I take photos of crowds, you know? That's all I've done. I try to avoid the camera. So I'm directed where it's cut. Seriously.
No, I want to see it.
Hey, I'm not getting paid right now. Alright? I'm fucking famous.
What is he doing? Is he picking his horse?
I'm off camera. I'm not in contract. Ow, that fucking hurt my toe. My steel toe boots. I borrowed my girlfriend's 35mm camera back in 2000. We started doing tours. And it was my first camera because I'm a caveman. And I was introduced to a camera in 2000. So at the end of every set, I would take a crowd shot from the center of the stage. Well, it kind of started a snowball effect, and I kept taking photos, one photo per show. 5 years later, I've accumulated hundreds of photos, and we thought it'd be cool to document that and show it to you people on how back in 2000 we played for nobody. And how it's culminated to bigger followings, and the camera tells no lie.
We've been around for a little bit longer, and people kind of got used to us, and you know, we kind of created a little, our little tribute to one genre of musical history, and you know, just it's our little drop in the bucket that we could do for music.
I'll take you back from Mastodon, 4-hour Fogger days. Pre-4-hour Fogger when I met Brent. This is 93, and Brent was living in Birmingham, Alabama, and our band Knuckle at the time went over to Birmingham and played the Nick. And after the show, we met this guy. His name was Brent, and he came up to us, and he had lice-infested dreadlocks down to his ass.
I wish I wouldn't have cut my dreadlocks off, but it's just hair and it grows back.
Literally infested scalp with various bug houses and forms of crustaceans. He had to shave his head.
This is just only the top of the iceberg. Jeez. Rock and roll! This is crazy! Ah!
And he comes up and he's like, hey, you guys are pretty cool, you know. I'm moving to Atlanta, you know, and I'd like to join your band if you're looking for a good guitar player. I have 100 songs. Like, all right, man, cool, you know, let's do this. So the next day he moves from Birmingham, Alabama to Atlanta in his Dodge 250 white van and proceeded to live in it and jam with us for the next 5 years. And that's how 4-hour Fogger came to life. Between 94 and 99, we recorded 3 CDs and played over 100 shows around the Southeast, and crazy.
And like I'd have my clothes on, and then right before we go on, I'd just strip all our clothes off and then just go up there naked and play. I don't know, I used to get like a rush out of it or something. My singer used to do it with me, Gary used to do it all the time too. Troy, bass player, he did it. Okay, we used to play in bikinis.
I never went past the bikini briefs, but yeah, Brent would get wasted and get totally naked and have to avoid being arrested by running off stage. That actually happened once.
That was awesome.
We had a good time.
Like when me and him played in 4 Hour Fogger, I played in another band called Phenol at a Face.
He has this crazy rockabilly surf band, you know. It was like they wore pantyhose on their heads and fezzes and suits and stand-up bass and crazy big guitars, and it was really awesome.
I played in 2 bands. He played in 2 bands. Social Infestation, 4 Hour Fogger.
What's happening? Hey, this is Social Infestation. This is Chris Freeman on guitar. This is Mike Thompson on the drums.
Troy, he plays bass guitar in a couple of bands.
And here's our story. Basically, 7 years ago, I get this phone call from Chris over here, and he's like, "Hey, Troy, I know you play with 4 Hour Fogger, and we just lost our bass player. We're called Social Infestation. We're from Atlanta, and we got this show next week. And we were wondering if you'd be cool with coming down, learning all of our songs, and playing a show next week." I'll do it. Yeah. And, you know,
And the rest is history.
as crazy as it was. The bottom line, I think, is that it's probably the most pure, fun, simple, heavy, brutal band I've ever been in. It's got an honest approach, you know. It's the songs are short and sweet. There's no pretentiousness. There's no beating around the bush. You know, it's just a simple, straightforward, grindcore punk band. We recorded a bunch of songs, put it out on Goat Lord Records. John Paul, little indie label out of Atlanta. It's called, what's it called?
Redemption is only skin deep.
Yeah, that was a kick-ass album.
I got one left.
7 years later, we're doing our first interview.
Yes.
High five. Yes. We kind of finished an album about 2 years ago, but
We recorded about 10 songs, did a very rough mix, still lacking some vocals on some of them,
yeah,
and then that's it. We're still waiting to get around to finishing it.
I think it'll see light sometime in 2006. 7,
Yeah.
8.
7, 8, maybe
Yeah,
something
6, 7, 8.
I loved Lethargy, and it was definitely like it broke me into the heavy metal world of playing music live.
Definitely taught me a lot of dexterity and had an effect on my playing style.
I was like 17, and we just wanted to make some crazy math metal together, you know.
Kind of like circus music, like metal style. Couldn't really sink your teeth into any one riff. They need our attention.
We practiced in my mom's basement, and every once in a while my little cousin would come over. She was about 6 years old, and she would vomit while we played. So we got a kind of reputation for making small kids vomit.
Braun was always like this hipster kind of guy that just hung out like Monroe Avenue on the square and had his Elvis glasses and his big, huge, poofy Elvis look.
I'm a gangster from way back. You don't know. This is Silvertooth. It's not an act. You have no idea. Step off.
He used to have this like long silver like toothpick that was going through his septum. I just thought that was pretty funny looking.
Bill joined the band in '94, and we started picking up steam a little bit, but we still didn't understand that you really need to get out there and tour.
Wasn't very ambitious, I guess.
We just were like, oh, we'll just sit here at our front door and wait for someone to come up and knock on the door and give us a record contract. But that's not how it works. It's business. You really got to go out there for yourself.
It's kind of why I wanted to move to like Atlanta or to somewhere else, somewhere where it's a little more of a scene, you know.
Finally!
Put in our bio that Brent had a show in his basement, and that's false. False. Brent doesn't have a basement. He never has.
Well, Bill and I moved down to Atlanta in 2000 and just started jamming together.
Went to a High on Fire show in a friend's basement.
That's where we met, and you know, we all had Iron Maiden patches on our backs, so that was a giveaway of you got to be friends. Actually, we knew who they were because they were famous before.
Saw this crazy motherfucker running around with like a bunch of dreadlocks and an Iron Maiden jacket, drunk out of his mind. So we exchanged words. We had some words up there.
Braun walks up to Brent and says, "Hey man, why don't you go fuck your mother?" And Brent laughed. He's like, "Oh, cool." He got a sick sense of sarcasm.
And they're like, "Hey, our band's kind of falling apart. Our singer just moved away. Our drummer is not really into it, and they're looking to do something different."
First, it was just me and Braun and Bill. The very first reincarnation, or carnation.
Brent met with Bill and Braun the next day, and he was totally wasted and couldn't play one song.
He's like, "Yeah, went down to something like, okay, let's go jam with you now."
And he was like, "Yo, check this shit out, man. I want to do some more like stoner stuff, like." Bow, 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 down, bow. I was like, no, that's not at all what I want to do.
It was a mess. Braun's like, "What are you kidding, man? This guy sucks."
Yeah, but he redeemed himself. He came over the following night sober and shredded out 10 amazing songs.
He sat down with an acoustic guitar and played all these sick riffs.
Started like going crazy. We're like, "You the same guy? Like, where was that guy last night?"
It was awesome. So we made the decision from then on that we were going to work together, obviously.
So then they were looking for a bass player, and Brent said, "Well, I've already got a bass player."
I know this guy, his name's Troy, he's got a van, and like we needed to go on tour, so we got him to start playing in the band. Well, pretty much used him.
Oh man, don't say that. I hope not. Oh, my dreams are crying. Oh. I don't know. I'll have to watch the documentary and see if they actually said that.
Then we started liking him, so that was cool.
His hair was just the main reason we were into him. He's like a Muppet on his head.
Big fan of Muppets. It's all mine.
I went to cosmetology school and learned how to do my hair like a professional Muppet. People can say what they wish, but I feel good about myself. People like me. And gosh darn it.
All right. Got something going here. So over the next few weeks, we got together and put our minds together and let the creative juices flow.
We had like 9 songs like almost immediately. We needed a singer though. We called up our friend Eric Sainer from a buddy from Rochester, New York.
So he moved down, joined the band, and he was just crazy. He was a really cool dude. Still is. He's a good friend of ours. Eric Sainer. We call him Insaner because he's crazy.
He wrote great lyrics and was an awesome frontman. But for him personally, he just wasn't having a good time.
About 3 or 4 months later, Eric Sainer had to leave the band because he just wasn't happy living in Atlanta, so he moved back to Rochester. And we had another tour a week later, so we're like, damn, You know, we didn't want to cancel the tour because it was all DIY booking. You know, we spent all these phone calls booking this tour up to Canada and back. So basically, Brett and I just said, screw it. We'll do vocals, you know, and step up to the plate and kind of, you know, make it happen or fake it.
We kind of had like a little bit of a layout of what Eric had done. We never have any lyrics like what he was talking about or singing. I don't know if he did either.
I mean, Eric really built out some screams. You couldn't really understand any words that were being said, not like there's any difference now or anything.
You had to go on tour right away. Like someone had to at least grunt or like, you know, try to sing or whatever. You know, by the end of the month, I think we had some lyrics and some, you know, it's kind of like, oh shit, let's write some fucking lyrics down.
We did all the Call of the Mastodon and Slick Leg, Deep Sea Creature. We don't play any of those songs now. I wish we would though.
40 years later, here we are, still trying to do vocals.
When we first got together, I was talking to Bill, and he had a Boba Fett emblem on his arm. And it's like a Mastodon skull looking thing, you know what I mean? And I was like, dude, what's that fucking elephant called? The Mastodon or something, Masta? And Bill was like, Mastodon. I was like, yeah, Mastodon. Yeah, let's call it that. And Bill was like, yeah, dude, that sounds good. So we called it that.
I'm picking off this sticker. Can you put the camera down and help me? I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to go get my hairdryer.
Bron, wake up, dude. The bus is here. We gotta go.
No, I'm not.
Dude, this is no place for home. There's no place like home. No place like home. There's no place like home.
No, I'm okay. Let's go.
And everybody's got their own special talents.
Sometimes, like, if you just, like, hang out long enough, you don't do anything, you can produce food. It just, like, comes out of your throat.
Get me drunk, I speak Spanish.
I never even learned Spanish, but Bill can teach me some.
¿Qué te la pasa contigo, bichones? Mire esto. Vodka. Un combinación.
Muy bueno.
I want to see my first tattoo I got when I was like a little kid and stuff. I was 7 years old and I got this tattoo.
Bobby, you know what to do. Alternate route.
If you can see past the hair, that's
My
Travolta.
buddy knows some damn back ways. We came here the back way, didn't we? No cop.
That's
No
Travolta in his finest moment ever.
Last night, Troy was so drunk he ripped my door open. It was, yeah.
With his bare hands?
Oh my God. This right here. This used to go here. This means don't bother me. I'm alone with myself.
Everybody knows your name.
The last Cheers episode, really getting down, missing Shelley Long.
Oh, the Cheers finale was just monumental for me in my life.
You're on holiday, isn't it?
No, we're not on holiday. It's not Christmas yet. December we go on holiday.
You ain't fuck all. You ain't got nothing.
We don't have anything, you're right. You have more than we have.
We're partying the hallway. Well, I'm in my party cubicle. This is where all this shit goes down.
He's so far away, he has no idea that we can see him.
Mainly, it's just kids, you know. You were their age once, and you wanted to meet this guy, or you wanted to meet this person, and even if I don't think of myself as being that person for that kid, I still am to that kid. You know what I mean?
Because, like, you know, back in the day, if you wanted to meet, like, I don't know, Eddie Van Halen or somebody like that, fucking forget about it. No way. You ain't meeting Eddie Van Halen. Or if you wanted to be like Guns N' Roses back in the day, forget about it. You're not going to meet them because I tried to do it and it's impossible. Trust me, I was waiting there like 5 hours when I was a kid.
You know, I care about them too. You know, and I'm like, they're our fans. They what we play, the music that we play, it speaks to them or it touches them in some way, in a way where it makes them want to meet us and get our autograph. So I'm more than happy to sign, you know, many autographs as I can for kids, just because I think it's important.
I signed this kid's shoe yesterday. It was pretty awkward. I signed 2 shoes, not the same pair, but one of each.
I just happened to be in the aisle in Toys R Us where they sell the fake princess jewelry, boxes and boxes of fake like tiaras and stuff.
Am I right?
Huh? Yeah.
Fucking A, you guys rock.
Thanks, man.
He's like, "What y'all doing in Texarkana?" And I was like, "Well, I'm here to buy some some princess jewelry, like a nice tiara and some necklaces and bracelets and things." Is that cool with you?
Well, you guys are fucking Blackstaff, man. You're just driving through?
It's halfway to
Albuquerque?
Yep.
So, from where we went?
So we stopped for the day here.
Phoenix, weren't you guys?
Yeah. Here you go. There's a live DVD. You got a DVD player? Cool. Right on. I think when you get recognized at a strip mall, as odd as it sounds, it's almost a shard of success in the big picture. You guys rock. Thanks, man. Wish I could be there to see you guys. Come back. Now you can see us on there. All right, man. Nice to meet you. No problem, dude.
Now you know you've made it. Walk into any strip mall in America, people know who you are. It's a good feeling.
I grabbed my food at catering and I was like, okay, no one's really talked to me. I started walking back. This young kid came up to me. He's like, "Oh my God, aren't you that guy? You're that dude. You're in that band. You're in the band Mastodon, right?" I'm like, "Yep." I'm like, "Yeah, I am. Thanks, yeah, whatever." And he's like, "I love you guys. Can I hug you or something?" I was like, no, not right now. I was like, how about a handshake? I may have my hands full, like coffee and food. It wasn't that awkward. It was kind of cute, actually.
At one time, this fan made a glass pipe. It was a whale, and it came with a harpoon that you stuck in the back, and off that was like this tube, and you smoked out of that, and you're like, I never really understand how to work it. We still got the whale at the house. It says Mastodon on the side of it, hand-blown glass, spelled wrong, and it's just fucking, what is this useless? Thank you, though. You know what I mean? But I don't even know. We had like 3 pieces. We lost 2 of the pieces. I just got the glass whale. And come with me to the machine. We buy some beer. Come this way. Excuse me. This way. Beer this way.
I have to go number 2. Yeah, but I'm gonna hold it for a while, I think.
Anybody get ignorant?
Because you can't go number 2 on here.
Ignorant motherfucker.
And I'm not doing the baggy trick. That's just not cool.
You know, it's cool. Hey! I'm sorry. I found the white whale.
I mean, I guess if I really had to, if I had if I had diarrhea or something, I guess I would have to. But I don't, so I can. I'm a trained shit holder.
I got a fart.
Better ask somebody.
Shit, you know, I heard a rap. Fucking Dee Ramone.
Don't swear.
Did I swear?
Yeah, you said the F word.
Take 2.
Yeah.
Did your
Or say
why
farting.
fart box?
Oh man, well that's the van, you know. We all fart all the time, so it's a lot. That's this simple explanation. Fart box to box. A bunch of dudes in there farting.
Oh, the fart box. Well, essentially, it's a gigantic refrigerator on wheels, and it's got a small living area that only fits 6 people very uncomfortably.
Yeah, we never had a trailer. We always had a little tiny van with all the stuff inside, all our equipment, like with ropes, like holding it all back. And surprised we never got into an accident and killed. You know.
Our good friend Brent, who we've spoken of before, his nickname is Gaseous Clay. And he's got a 1-2 knockout fart. You know, that'll just put you right on your ass. When people get in the van, they can smell fart. It's just in the seats and it's in everything of the van.
Ford 150 fart box, Ford 250 fart box, and now the Ford 350 fart box.
Man, I gotta shit so bad.
Yeah, like fucking turtle head poking out.
I'm gonna shit in my pants, dude. I'm gonna shit, dude. Come on, you gotta shit. You need gas?
Because Brent's got a lot of cats back here. You need to learn to love the smell of farts, because it's going to be constantly around you when you're driving in the fart box. So you might as well learn to like it, or else you're just going to be hating life.
I've learned to love it.
Yeah, me too. I crave it.
I love it.
Like a pregnant woman.
Now we live in a fart tube. It's like a bigger van with more room to fart in.
Oh, we're at the poop spot. So I'm going to go drop a deuce, drop some beats, and do some pre-production on the next record in the bathroom. Go, 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 go. Peeing the van is not allowed unless you have a bottle.
I'm not afraid of peeing in these kind of bottles because I know I'm not going to fill it up. Now, other times, when you got to aim, accuracy counts.
And usually would like to go for the Gatorade or the Powerade bottles because those are they have a large mouth on them and they're big, so you don't get scared that you're going to fill it all the way up. You know that you're only going to go halfway with that thing.
The bouncy rides that we have, I mean, we travel back roads, we never go the highway because we're afraid of cops. When we're outlaws, basically.
We could never get anyone to drink the pee, but Lord knows we tried.
That's how much urine just came out of my urethra and my bladder. I guess they work together.
They work together.
I went to science. I'm a science major. I mean, I'm a history major. That's what I know about peeing. Ancient men's been peeing since the beginning and dawn of time.
The usual response was no. I know that's pee. You guys are jerks. I'm leaving. I'm not your friend anymore, or something along. Remember?
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
Like sometimes we don't go to pee on purpose, so we can outdo each other.
You can never let your dreams die. And my dream is to see one of my friends drink pee.
Yeah.
And just bomb everything.
I've seen someone drink pee once.
Yeah, man. Pee bottles. They're still in the van. I bet you anything that there's still pee bottles all in the van.
Hey, welcome to Sanders Avenue. I own this place. I'm going to share with you 3 of my favorite albums. If you don't care, fast forward. Cool, you're still there. Alright. Number 1. The 10th anniversary album of George Jones.
I bought my first record when I was 7 years old, and I should probably come clean about this. I stole money out of my own mother's purse while she was sleeping, and I've never told her this. So hopefully this DVD will just, get this off my chest, and I won't have to tell her in person. Actually,
I got to meet George at the mall, and he put his name right there with a black Sharpie. Classic album. First album I ever owned.
Okay, listen. She was sleeping, and she had just been on a pretty heavy duty bender, and so I knew she wasn't going to wake up. And I watched her face, and I went down into her purse, and I took out $10. It was wrong.
Gary. This is the album that's made us all cry in the shower.
On purpose, or just like something handed down?
I was 7 years old. I didn't know any better. I didn't know the stealing was wrong. And I walked to the store, and I saw this Iron Maiden record, and I had a monster on it. It was peace of mind. So I grabbed it, and I was like, this has a monster on it. I'm buying it.
This right here, Times of Grace, Neurosis. The very first show we played with those guys, I had to get them all to sign this.
When I first heard we were touring with like Neurosis way back in the day, I was like, wow, I'm blown away.
Classic album, classic band. I wouldn't be here if this band didn't exist.
Whoa. I had $2 left over because that was $8. Went down into the bargain basement. I got Kiss Destroyer because I had 4 monsters.
Yes.
And then I bought AC/DC Back in Black because it was all black. And I was like, this is probably going to be cool. Listen to all 3. Iron Maiden's completely won.
I think it was U2 War. My dad's from Ireland, and he's, I don't know, nothing might have something to do with it, but he was like, here you go.
Last but not least, my first album, first arena concert, Men at Work.
I loved AC/DC and Kiss and still do, obviously. But it just so happened that I bought 3 of the most legendary records of all time, all the same day. My first 3 records ever. That's pretty cool. I feel good about that. Purchase, those 3 purchases, that was a good purchase day.
Top 3 albums of all time. There you go, folks.
Remember when I first got Rain and Blood? I had to go to my grandmother's house at night and I had to go rake her leaves for her. And so I brought my boombox with me. I popped some Rain and Blood. You know, just like making the biggest leaf pile ever. You know, very violent leaf pile. Satanic pile of leaves. My grandmother didn't even know how satanic her fall foliage was.
That's why we've been on the road for, this long. And that's why we tour so much, is because we can do it, because we can get along with one another and pull it off, you know what I mean? You want to get a fucking Mastodon fight on fucking film? Fuck you, Bill.
We're good friends, that's all there is to it. We're best friends, and we hang out with each other. We barely ever fight.
There, you look, is that better? That's how it was.
When we do, it's just for a couple seconds, and it's like, we love each other. We're a good functioning family, I think.
You're not an asshole too, are you?
No, I'm a nice guy.
Fuck you, man. I was supposed to be for the camera. We're really fighting, I swear.
So pissed off. I don't know what to do with myself. I might as well just go eat worms.
Why don't you go fly a kite?
If someone's gonna quit the band, it's like, I'm quitting the band. The next day it'd be like, sorry, can I come back?
He's not only mean to me, he's mean to the people that work for him. I really want to throw up.
None of us know what to do with ourselves if we quit Mastodon at this point,
We're going forward at hard cross.
I was standing there and there was...
We can always get over any kind of bullshit. We're not pop stars. We're not, we don't have any money. We're just kind of doing this for the love of it.
Oh, I won that at the Grammys. Patrick Swayze introduced it to me. He's like, for the best rock band ever, Bill Kelleher.
Come on, guy. Kurt.
I don't go on TV unless I'm paid. Okay? You.
Turn the camera off.
Ken, come to bed. Wait. Oh, he doesn't. No, he doesn't sleep in here with me. There's not enough room in here. Me and Trent.
So those other bands that you rode with, did they talk shit about us? Like bad? What'd they say? Just tell us what they said. It's fine. I'm not gonna be hurt by their words.
Who's joking here?
You're like that guy Ron. He's trying to be like a guitar player with that
go on.
fucking
Uh-huh.
Heavy Rhodes drum set.
Mm-hmm.
He is a guitar player.
Exactly. I knew they said something.
Seriously, turn it off. I'm out of Hey, man, turn the fucking camera off. I'm out of character right now. What the fuck?
Can't deal with this reality any longer.